We're eating chewable vitamins, and we're gonna do this video while we make these faces.
Oh, I finished mine, hopefully. So this came from, we had a video on dealing with a mini stalker.
A mini stalker?
Yeah, we had a video on dealing with a mini stalker. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
So Zuzu wrote in and said, do you have any tips for someone who always talks to you in a pool, follows you around and never tells you their name, but they're getting really, really close and getting really close behind you, and won't ever leave you alone? Please help me. P.S. I'm 11. Please
Whoa!
help.
They're 11?
Yeah.
I'm conflicted about this.
I know.
Oh my god, you're the best.
Yeah.
For writing and it hadn't even occurred to me we have 11-year-olds watching these videos.
I know, because some of them are.
Take your vitamins.
This is Reid Mahaka from readaboutsex.com.
Cathy Vartuli from intimacydojo.com.
Just chew it and swallow it.
No, I like questioning with my tongue. Alright. Answer the question.
So it depends on how old this person is. If they're near your age,
Yeah.
then they're probably just very awkward, and they probably kind of like you, and
Yeah.
they don't know how to tell you.
Yeah.
If they're older than you and it's making you feel uncomfortable, telling an adult that's safe is really important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doing it right away. I know it's really awkward and embarrassing, but it's not appropriate for adults or older people to make us feel uncomfortable that way.
Yeah. So again, like I'm trying to think, like when I was at 11, especially in the pool, like it was all about tag and splashy.
I know, but but girls and boys start,
Well, and girls and boys, it's not a gender thing. Like we're all weirdos in the pool at 11, or at least I was. So yeah. So what Cathy said. There's also a really great website called Scarlet Teen with one T. So scarletteen.com is a great website for just sex and relationship resources.
Yeah.
And communication skill sets, and it's aimed at teenagers and young adults, and so there's going to be a lot of really great information there. And in the pool, going to an adult who you can talk to, if it's somebody who's your own age, like it's some 8-year-old or 12-year-old, you can try, if you can find your words, to ask them to leave you alone, or to ask them their name, and then to politely be like, Reid, Cathy, could you leave me alone? Like, don't follow me. But again, like it's awkward. It's hard. It's hard for adults to even find their voices sometimes. But especially if it's somebody who's older than you, by several years, then it's really inappropriate, and basically, I think it's not. You shouldn't be ashamed to ask for backup. Like, go to an adult, somebody who's in charge, and ask for help and support in the same way that you did here.
Yeah, which is great.
But do that in real time with them at the pool if you can, or with your mom and dad, or an adult that you feel safe with, when you're not at the pool. Because again, for all people, it's hard to speak up in the moment sometimes, especially when things are awkward. That you reached out to us, that you're empowering yourself by watching videos and stuff like that, you're freaking kick-ass. Yeah. And I wish I was like you when I was 11. Because that would be way even more cool and rad these days. People still use rad?
I don't think so. Yeah. So, but yeah, you're doing great. And if the person's near your age, even saying, hey, I know you, it seems like you're trying to say you like me, or you're trying to spend time with me, but you're just making me uncomfortable. If you can say that, they may not be aware. They may not be aware that you're noticing them, and that's probably what they want is attention. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean you have to give it to them, but just just saying something like, the way you're approaching me I'm not comfortable with.
I would like you to stop. Will you stop? Yes or no?
Yeah, and even if you have to practice that in the mirror or whatever, getting that skill down now when you're young it'd be amazing. Mm-hmm. So we're really proud of you. Thanks so much for asking.